السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، واهلا بكم في حلقة جديدة من يلا نلعب ويتشر 3 وايلد هانت. طبعا بالحلقة الماضية انهينا القصة المتعلقة بالساحرة كيرا ميتس بالإضافة إلى مهامة ثانوية على الأقل في الوقت الحالي، وحنا الآن راح نقوم في القيام بالخيط الثاني اللي يدلنا على مكان سيري، وهو قصة البارون. في شيء هناك يعني المفروض نروح عند هنا عشان الساحر، بس خلونا نشيك عليه الأول. نقسم تونا ما جينا 9. غزلان وش اللي هنا؟ ذئاب أو كلاب. ايه ذئاب، كنا وارق على ما اظن اللي هو في مدخل هنا. اوبا، وش ذا البرج اللي ما له مدخل؟ سلم. غريب، ولا كان يعني مع الجدار هذا كله ممر؟ هذيك بوابة فوق. على أي حال وزيت وحش. ايوه، خلونا نهتم بهذا الذئاب. تتميل يلا تعال يا عمي. اوه زين نجينا. هذا الذئاب بعد ما في شيء يسوى. والله صح، حصلنا احنا كنا محتاجين كبد بس عشان نصنع اغراض، صح؟ خيمياء عرين، يعني اقدر احبس جواه الشيطان هذا ولا ايش؟ فتخاء اسباق البريونيا. اساسية 100%. إيرينيا ما قد مر علي ذا. على أي حال حنا بنروح نشوف الساحر الشاماني الآن ونشوف ايش سالفته. بس طبعا ناخذ قيلولة شاء الله ما يطب علينا احد واحنا نايمين. اوكي كويس. اوركا. خلينا نتنفس تحت وش ذا؟ شايفين؟
Ever eaten tree bark? Me, I got splinters coming out my arse from it.
Buy in or
Show me what you...
طفران خلي كذا.
So long.
maybe I'll spot Hannah. That it. All the same to me.
هذه مهمة القلب اللي مدري وشو. وينها ثانوية قلب جريء. هذه هي نلم. ايه نلم.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
ايه هذا اللي كان ناشف بالحمام.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Who the hell do you think you are?
A witcher.
A witcher? Hear that, boys? Either Velen's got a bumper crop of witches, or this is the bastard who put down our boys at the crossroads. That's right. All together.
زيت رجل مشنوق. ودي يحطون زيت واحد كذا مختلط. كل ما لها زيت اشياء تخليها اقوى ضد
Stand still, damn it!
ايوه.
Round behind!
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
انت صادق اللي يجيب العيد فينا. شوف انا حاولت اقول لهم يلا روحوا وانا بدبر لكم الامور، بس ما لقوا يستفحلون اللي علي انا. والله شوف اللي ملتفين من القنبله.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man, nay, a wolf, grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them.
فساد
The
اغتصاب.
white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, no, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
ايش المصارين من الانفجار دخلت مع شباك.
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, princess! Where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. For a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
ايش معنى الحين حط اسمه بيلر بدل ما يكون شامان؟ رسالة إلى بيلر اللي هو الشامان خوينا ذا. سألت نفسي أنا مهددة وأنت لم تفعل شيء. الآن أستطيع أن أسأل فقط. عرض مسرحية ليلة الأجداد. أنا أعلم مي بمسرحية، هي شعوذة كذا عرفتوا. أنا أعلم أن الوضع قد غادر. فالصائدون السحرة يتصيدون قف فقر البشر ويدفعون المخبرين بشكل جيد، ولكن ليس من المناسب إنالة موتانا إلى التيه الأبدي. إذا لزم الأمر سوف أحمل كل شيء على نفسي. تولى مسؤوليتها. إنني أفضل الموت بدلا من الاستمرار في تعذيب ضمير الميت الذي لن يعرف أبدا طعم الراحة. هو قصده ضمير الميت، قصده الأرواح الميتة اللي هائمة ما تقدر ترتاح لما يسوون حقها شعوذة ليلة الأجداد. طبعا اللي كتبها بولكو إلدرمان اللي هو الشيخ ميدكوبس أو واحد من شياب ميدكوبس.
This way, I think. Another clue. Good. This way, I think. Good. This way, I think.
وش ذا؟ ايه
Good.
ما يكون فرموها. هذيك ايه؟ لا الصوت جاي من اليسار. وش ذا جل؟ الله اكبر. كم مستواك يا عمري؟ وحيها.
Come on.
وش جوا الكهف؟ سيف فولاذي ثقيل متقن الصنع. معدة ويتشر كويس. دقيقة.
There you are. Come on, let's go see the Peller. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? This way, Your Grace. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful. Where the hell do you go?
راحت مكان الدب زين ذبحته. طيب
They're proud of this area. Good thing I ran into him earlier. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
عندكم. الله يا طويل العمر. أميرة ما نقدر اسمه ميراه يا اخي. يلا هذه بيمتي.
Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about.
عاد البارون يقول انه يزغبها. طبعا شائعة مو بأكيد
Goat
بس
of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
الحبيبة.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Pella, and so the Pella shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
بروح اصيد لي حيوان بعد.
Fine. Be right back.
كويس. بس ما لقيت له جرب يا اخي. من كثر صحونك كم تكسره. قصيت راسه وريحت مسكين مو تشيك بطنه كذا.
They are not here. There is blood. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child.
بس.
That lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful, or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast, only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. he drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefathers' Eve this year, but we'll find a way all the same.
عشان صيادي السحرة.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
يبيع أغراض.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Folk from the village come here often?
Oh, when help they need, the Pella they seek.
Help with what?
With the dead that come a-haunting, peace must be made. But they must then wait for Forefathers' Eve. Or when an evil spirit runs wild in a homestead. Drive the spirit off, the Pella can.
And if I needed, say, a love potion?
Then to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Pella, that.
Could use a few potion ingredients. Show me what you got.
يا ليت يخلوني بس اروح بالخيمياء هذا ناقص بس اضغط كذا شراء ويشتري لي الاشياء اللي يحتاجها اذا كانت موجودة عنده طبعا. بس للاسف. مرحلة شوط السواد. شباب اثنين. اوه هذه بريونيا ذي. ايوه عين إيرينيا ونبات سحق قرني. أظني عند العين بات عنده.
So long.
Nights it's best to bar the door and shut your windows tight. I've been hearing galloping and terrible devilish howls. 'Tis the wild hunt's wraiths riding down upon us.
Mum, I've told ye already. Tain't wraiths. 'Tis a baron's men, and they're blasted horse races.
من الحمار اللي حاط برميل مفجرات بوسط القرية. برميلين بعدها.
Lightning strike.
في صاعقة المكان.
People!
on fire! Baron set the stables afire! It's burning! Run! Fire! Run!
حمار شب القلعة. أخي.
Drunk old fool tottering about again. Don't calm him down. Down, yes.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
يلا
See what I
وزعهم.
can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Looks like rain. Shit, fire's spreading. Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Do something more! Horses! Put them in the house! Good work! Help me! Do something! Door! Open the door!
ايش ما بغيت. عندها تحشر نفسها مع المرة ذي الصغيرة.
we've a hero in our midst. The horses! Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Oh, زين نوع بدني.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
رجال خليك على جنب.
You'll never learn.
نطير ضرسه.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
عضو ذكري رخو وليس أحمق رخو. كيف هربتا؟ ماذا حدث؟ لا يهم. أعرف كيف جريما. لم تهربا لكن دفعتما. وش اللي صار؟
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead.
I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. I saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak.
ذكر أرنب
Guilt is all
وليس جحر.
mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet and a war could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it, handy either way. Need to tend to something first.
Be quick. And me, what am I to do in the meantime?
Sober up.
ثمانين من مية. على أي حال أشكركم على متابعتكم، وبشوفكم بالحلقة الجاية بمشيئة الله. طبعا عجبكم اللي شفتوه اعطوني لايك، ديسلايك،
What's that you want?
وشاركوها مع أصدقائكم وزملائكم تبون يشوفون اللعبة هذه والحركات دي.
What's that you're muttering?
Help me here.
إلى اللقاء.